Hello viewers, welcome to this channel Thirukural's Art of Living. Entrepreneurship. What is entrepreneurship? Who is an entrepreneur? There is no universally acceptable definition for entrepreneurship. A small petty shop owner is also called an entrepreneur. A big business conglomerate builder, creator of a multinational company, is also called an entrepreneur. People look at entrepreneurship from different perspectives depending upon their own background. For example, psychologists look at entrepreneurship from the point of view of psychology, the study of mind. What motivates an entrepreneur? What is their attitude? What is their risk-taking propensity or leadership qualities? Like this, psychologists look at entrepreneurship from psychological point of view. Sociologists look at entrepreneurship from social benefit from entrepreneurs. Economists look at entrepreneurship from efficient use of resources. Like this, people look at entrepreneurship differently from different perspective from their own background. There is no universally acceptable definition for entrepreneurship. But 2000 years before, Thiruvalluvar has given a universally acceptable definition for entrepreneurship. The Thirukural is அழிவதுவும் ஆவதுவுமாகி வழிபயக்கும் ஊதியமும் சூழ்ந்து செயல். In all these English episodes, necessarily I will have to say the original Tamil couplet in its original language. It cannot be avoided. This is the only place in all these English episodes I will use Tamil language to say the original couplet. What does this couplet says? It says, in this world, we cannot create anything and also we cannot destroy anything. This is science also. Matter can neither be created nor be destroyed. Energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. At the most, we can transform from one form to another form. Maybe a gaseous form may be converted into liquid form. A liquid form may be converted into a solid form. Like that, we can only transform from one form to another. We cannot create anything. And also we cannot destroy anything. Thiruvalluvar says, before venturing into an act, we should analyze, calculate what is that we are going to destroy. Constructive destruction. Why do we call it constructive destruction? Because in this process of destruction, we are going to create another useful product or service. That is why we call it constructive destruction. We are going to destruct what we call today the resources. That is what entrepreneurs do. They are using these resources, what we call as 5 M's: money, men, materials, machine and management. These 5 M's which are called inputs. We destruct these 5 M's, use these 5 M's, and then produce a product or service. That is what all entrepreneurs are doing universally. A steel is converted into a bike, rubber is converted into tire, wood is converted into furniture, so on and so forth, we can tell. These are all conversion process. In modern language, we call it management language, conversion process, manufacturing process. Thiruvallur says, before venturing into an act, you should analyze, calculate what is that we are going to destruct and what is that we are going to produce out of constructive destruction, and what is the net effect, net profit, net effect. We have to calculate the net effect, net profit, whatever called, and what is that we are going to use, destruct, and what is that we are going to produce. This is what universally entrepreneurs are doing. So this definition of Thiruvallur is universally acceptable definition for entrepreneurship. It can be applied to any venture. A small petty shop owner, he is using his own time, energy, money in offering the service. That is what he is producing. He is offering the products, procure the products using money. In a manufacturing process, the same thing, conversion process. So this is a definition of entrepreneurship which we can take it as a definition for entrepreneurship. It is not only for entrepreneurship, it is for any human venture. But still, we can take it applicable for entrepreneurship universally. This is the greatness of Thirukkural. 2000 years before, Thiruvallur has given a universally acceptable definition for entrepreneurship. That is why we call it transcending time, transcending country. Again, researchers Shane and Venkatraman, they look at entrepreneurship from the point of view of opportunity identification, whereas Peter Drucker looks at entrepreneurship from the point of view of innovation, creating innovative products and services for the society. Whereas Shane and Venkatraman, they look at entrepreneurship from opportunity identification aspect. Opportunity identification. Entrepreneurs look for opportunity that are existing. Everybody notices it. Not everybody notices it. But entrepreneurs, they find the opportunities that are existing and then they exploit those opportunities profitably to make profit. This concept again is highlighted in another couplet of Thiruvallur, which is 2000 years old. The couplet is this: கொக்கொக்க கூம்பும் பருவத்து மற்றதன் குத்தொக்க சீர்த்த இடத்து. A crane or heron is standing with folded wings near the stream, water stream that is flowing. It is waiting for the fish, its food. It is waiting for the right fish to come, not every fish. It is waiting for the right fish to come in the stream. Patiently waiting for the right fish to come that comes in the stream. When that right fish comes, without any delay, it plunges its beak into the water and then catches it. Thiruvallur notices this the happening in nature, and then uses it to communicate the importance of acting at the right time to the world. Importance of acting at the right time, right place to the world. That is what entrepreneurs are doing. They are waiting for opportunity. When the opportunity, right opportunity comes, without further wait, they plunges into action. They mobilize resources, and then use that opportunity, exploit that opportunity to produce product and services for the consumption of the society. Thereby they make profit. Profit is only secondary. Producing product and service, customer satisfaction, they get profit. But to do that, they have to patiently wait for the opportunity to come. When that opportunity comes, without delay, they should not allow this opportunity to slip. Like the crane or heron will not allow the right fish to slip. Once it allows the fish to move, then it cannot catch that fish because the water is flowing. So it is waiting with concentration and patience for the right fish to come in the stream. When that right fish comes, there is no further waiting. It plunges into action. Like that, all entrepreneurs or all human beings should wait for the right opportunity. When that right opportunity comes, they should not further delay and plunge into action to use that opportunity profitably for our own benefit as well as for the societal benefit. This is what Thiruvallur says 2000 years before by a beautiful example which is a natural happening. There are entrepreneurs, small entrepreneurs, medium entrepreneurs, large entrepreneurs. We have definition for all these entrepreneurs. Every country has got who is a large entrepreneur, small entrepreneur, or medium, their own definition. But this definition of Thiruvallur for entrepreneurship is universally acceptable. People should calculate, analyze what is that they are going to use as resources, what is that they are going to distract it as resources, what is in that process, what is that net result that is going to evolve, net profit that we are going to get. After calculating all these things, we should venture into this act. This is what Thiruvallur says about entrepreneurship 2000 years before. Though he has not particularly said this for entrepreneurship, this is for all human endeavor. But this is more suitable for entrepreneurs. With this, we will see in the next episode in another Thirukkural couplet. Thank you for watching. Thank you.